Just wanted to share a quick little haul that I picked up a few days ago from my local scrapbooking store. It's called Simple Pleasures Scrapbook and Stamps here in Colorado Springs. Quite a lovely little place. They've been around now 31 years. So excited. So here's what I was able to pick up. Now the inks here and the ink refills, we're on their clearance section. So I totally did that. And I haven't tried this brand before, but I do like this brand. So now I got me some inks to try. I got dill pickle, bubblegum, kiwi. Also got mango and cotton candy. Yes, Tailored Expressions loves to name their inks and stuff after food or beverage. So are you hungry yet? Some of these colors I feel like I should be at a state fair. But that's all right. I gave them a whirl, tried them out. Bubblegum. So this way I've got a little swatch for a mustache since these are kind of new and haven't really gotten to play with them. There's mango. Here's cotton candy. I mean, those three colors right there I quite like. I can only imagine what they might blend in together. Now, fun thing on the yellow, I spritzed a little water to clean something up. Spritzed a little too close. I didn't move this out of the way, so that's why there's some speckles on that one versus not. So I don't think it's the ink or the paper. I think it was user. I wouldn't call it air, but just, user May did not move her project out of the way. I'm sure we've all been there, done that. Now these are two greens, kiwi here and then dill pickle over here. I kept them on one because they were green. I didn't feel I needed two, swatch sticks, if you will. Swatch sticks, rectangles. Yeah, swatch rectangles. We'll go with that. Okay. Now, these are fun things that I just decided to do. Got out some scrap paper, cleaned out my blending brushes. I wasn't sure if this ink was going to be any different than anything else, so kind of went over it with whatever ink was left on the brush. Now the yellow and the blue here are a little bit darker, only solely because there was a little bit of ink inside the lids. When I opened them, they were all wrapped up in the cellophane, but just a little leak, and I didn't want that to be a problem for later, so I used my brush to kind of clean that out, and just to make sure it wasn't too inky on my swatch rectangle that I went over it here on these scrap papers. What I'm going to do is if I change blues for later, this might end up having 2 or 3 different blues on it. Well, then I could die cut from it. That's a fun background panel on a card. So I think I'm going to try that rather than taking the ink and just rubbing it on like a paper towel or my own form of inky binky, my rag. Why waste that ink? So that's what I'm going to try. It may or may not work. I'll keep you posted down the road. I also picked up the watercolor pencil Scorched Timber. It was one that I don't have yet. So now I'm only missing set 6, and then I will have a full set of all the watercolor pencils. So I'm excited about that. Of course, you saw the ink refills. Now these. Have you heard of these? Have you seen these? I've seen them. Haven't ever owned them until now. They are from All in Create. They are basically, it's washi tape, but it's layered washi tape, layered up. This one is called Painted Desert and makes a fun scene. This, the reason it missing this little gap here is this was the start of the roll. So I wasn't sure where the roll was going to start. So I just tore off a piece and figured it. So it's supposed to be kind of jaggedy at the end. This is a scrap piece of paper in my stash, like printer copy paper weight. If I need to use it on a project, I might do that in the future too, and then just kind of cut or tear the edges that way. But I wanted to kind of see the basic scene, so I'll keep this as like an example in my stash so I know what it is. And it ended here, so that one is good to go for a full one for the next time. This one, however, started right here. So I'm like, oh great, we're halfway through the thing. So I went back and did the first 2. So now my swatch is ready to start here. So I may just put that on the back or grab a separate piece of paper just to keep that. I mean, those two right there would make a cute little coffee cup. I could kind of die cut around that, but I'll find a way to kind of make that work. This one is called Glacier Grace, and look how much you get on the roll. I don't know how many copies, because it's all going to be the same print in each roll, but you get quite a bit. So I think for the price that I paid for it and how many focal images I could get per each roll, well, that's kind of a lot. So I figure we're good to go. In case I need to make a quick card, these would be great for birthday cards. I mean, that's probably a latte. I've got lots of coffee sentiments up and coming. If anybody likes a printable, quick sneaky peeky. Whoop! Okay, extra quick. I don't know how much I was supposed to spill the coffee tea on that one, but just say, stay tuned on this channel along with some of my other crafty friends, because May 5th and May 15th may have a theme you might enjoy for printables. But with those sentiments, that would be great for that. Of course, you know, all the get wells and all those things. Potted plants, the succulents, you know, I've got some sentiments that I can use for that. So that's a lot of fun, and I think I'm going to have fun playing with that. If you have any questions about any of the products that I bought, do you have a favorite? Let me know. Have you seen or played around with this kind of washi tape? What kind of stuff have you done? Let me know if you have any questions or just even want to say hi, and I'll talk to you on the next one. Bye!